Hello, my name is Ferdinand Stoer. I work for ASK Corporation, specifically for ASK ME, that's Media and Enterprise.
I'm Umut Ozdemir. I'm a former Zero Density employee. So now I joined ASK.
We represent Zero Density in Japan, and I believe we're the first distributor for Zero Density in Asia Pacific. And I believe we also made the first sale in Asia Pacific to a company called CyberAgent. We seek out and find cutting edge technology and products that fit Zero Density very well. And we learn as much about the product and then teach and train the system integrators and partners in Japan so that they can go around and sell the product widely. So we don't just sell, we have responsibility to take care of the technology and make sure that it's being used correctly. In the beginning, CyberAgent was researching for virtual reality solution. They hit upon Zero Density, asked us and our affiliated company Reinphase to research more, look into the Zero Density and advise them on what to do, and that's what we did, and that became the first sale.
CyberAgent is an advertisement company, so they do their own in-house production in that studio, and this is how they reached us over ASK. So, and then it was the first client and the project that we did for advertisement purposes, and then after we see and they also experience how powerful is this, so I mean the market is getting even bigger and bigger. So yeah, that was a great actually let's say success story. Yeah, I can quote that.
Even during this COVID pandemic time, we were able to sign up several key customers. One of them is called the VLS, Virtual Line Studio. They belong to the Nikatsu film production, and that VLS studio is doing film production as well as commercial, TV spots and all that. It really speaks to the quality and flexibility of Reality Engine, Zero Density's product. But we do have other partners who are using it in corporate video, in live sports coverage, live event coverage, so it's getting very popular these days.
I believe in actually what the success brings to the vendors is its partners. The joining ASK is actually gives me great, let's say, joy and the courage to actually I can keep the success stick even further in the front line, so that's actually I feel quite excited to now I'm giving my services and my experience to the partners directly. So now I believe in actually we will take even faster and faster road, let's say, and we will go to the end of the point where we want to be as soon as possible, even quicker, let's say. Yeah. The regions that I work for is actually after Zero Density start to ship its technologies. These are quite new markets for that. So of course we put too much effort for these regions to make to create an attention and understanding actually about real-time virtual productions and stuff. But at the end of the day, where I come and when I look back and I see that actually we achieve what we are trying to do, because now everybody's quite, let's say, easy to get involved with the current technology. They enjoying with it, and after they experience, they get the result with it, what they're expecting, and then they become even more excited.
Very impressed with the level of technology and professionalism of Zero Density. Very helpful, very responsive. And we have a standing meeting every week. We have a conference call to cover the ongoing issues, ongoing deals, and it's been very, very helpful.
Now the technology is even going faster than we can imagine, and some other new technologies on the way. So I want to be a part of, as I said before, I want to be in the front line to get these technologies and just observe and navigate its potential and apply its or current technologies to make even complex and flexible, but also at the same time beneficial technologies for Far East, Asia, and with my partners ASK. So
Umut was absolutely instrumental in landing that first deal in Japan and several of the more important deals that I'm not at liberty to discuss.
Thanks. There are new the terms that we are starting to hear. So as ASK, we are trying to be the first, company that we can bring these new technologies together and put something on the table that is working perfectly for the clients and the accounts. So this will also very, I think, precious for not only for us, but the rest of the people in the world, and of course the partners of Stoer and ZD as well.
We try to adopt the most advanced technology in the world, and so far we've been lucky to have Zero Density be our partner.